All right, everybody, let's talk a little bit about face-off wins and face-off losses. We're going to call this our defensive zone right here, and we're going to start with a win or loss in the defensive zone and what our objectives are there. So in the defensive zone, we want to be in a proper position to break the puck out of our zone if we win. And if we lose, we want to be in a proper position to cover our defensive zone. Okay? Very important, we cover defensive zone when we lose, if we lose to face off, and then the whole point in winning it is to start our breakout out of the zone. All right, so let's kind of cover a win first. All right, so this is the basic setup here. We have our left defense lining up on the left-hand side of the center draw. We have our right defense lining up in the center right opposite their winger. Okay, center of course is taking the puck, and our left wing is lining up right to the side of our center. Kind of stacked right up here. The goalie, you want to give him a clear view. The goalie a clear view of this, but there's plenty of room to have two guys there, and the goalie's still right here. Right wing is lining up kind of off the point here. Okay, so let's kind of talk about the responsibilities of each group. The center is going to look to win this puck back, okay? Kind of back into the corner there. That really puts it in a safe area for us in this little dead space where basically nobody's there unless the puck is there, and it's away from all the other players here, kind of in this farthest away place. So by winning it back there, and then the center, it looks to tie up the opposing center to try to keep him, this is the legal pick, keep him from going through to this. And it doesn't take much. You don't need to sit there and fight for very long, but to keep him from going through to get the puck, which he wins into the corner. Okay? Left defense is now going to skate down and pick up the puck in the corner and start our breakout by skating around behind the net. Okay? So left defense picks up the puck, looks to skate around behind the net. Right defense is going to set picks for the attack man to get through. So you're going to hold this guy off so the left winger can get through. That's one of the first thing you're doing. And then you're not going to let any opposing forwards get to the net. So you're really dropping back and covering the net as they attack in. Okay? So kind of your position area responsibility is going to be to is going to set a legal pick for this guy and then really drop back and kind of cover the net facing the play. This left winger is the attack man. Okay, a lot of times this center is trying to win this puck back into this area, and we already know that because this guy's going to swoop around or this guy's going to come up. Sometimes they try to win it here, and that's where our right defense really tries to protect. But a lot of times they're winning back here. So this left winger is really going to skate hard through here. One of the things you're looking to do is pick up the puck if they win it past here, block this point man from the shot, watch the kind of protect from the D pass, and if we win it, you're the breakaway man. So you're going to break out up here looking to get out into the zone. Probably actually, I would say, you'd be doing more of one of these. You'd be breaking out and kind of coming around here because this pass is going to come right up to you. All right. So the defense drops over. Now the right winger, initially, you're going to hold up any opposing forwards until we clear we have control. So you're going to help block off anything in the center here until it's clear we have control. You're going to break basically over to the boards here. And you can break top side down or bottom side up. Just make sure you're facing the play. Because one thing that our defense can do is either ring the puck around to you, right, just like that, just pass it and ring it, or make a direct pass straight up to you here. All right. After our center holds this up and realizes that we have control, he's also going to be breaking up here. So then there's another pass option for our right defense to pass here. And then you have a pass option, an indirect pass, which is a great pass here for our left winger here to pick up the puck. All right. Now I'm going to do a little bit more of attack triangle here. I'm going to kind of continue on with this whole idea. So at this point, you can imagine that we now have F1, we now have F2, and we have F3 right here, the pass man. Okay? So F1 breaks in, drives wide on that net. F2 is going to join the rush and break to the far side post. F3 is going to follow this play up and be our high man here. And we can see that we now have a wonderful attack triangle. Okay? So that's our ideal. This is our breakout, either ringing it around or making that pass over here. Right wing, everyone has to read and see who wins and who loses. Left wing is always breaking through here to be the breakaway man if we win. Center tries to win back, holds up the other center. Lefty always drops back down through here to pick up the loose puck, skate it, ring it, or pass it to F3. Or you always have the option of just skating it right up if everything starts to break out and loosen up. Right defense is going to hold up this man to allow the left winger to get through. So you're going to hold him up for a second, allow the left winger to get through to attack, and protect the front of the net in case of a loss. Or and this guy's going to try to get through to block this. So a little bit of a legal pick. Okay? So that is a defensive zone face-off win. And that's carrying it all the way through to our breakout. So on a defensive zone loss, generally, they're going to try to win the puck back for this man to come through or to the defense to be up to take that shot point or dish it back in. All right. So center right here is going to set a legal pick on this guy. Basically, you're going to slow this guy up for a second. So you want to hold this guy up, set a little bit of a legal pick on him, right? And make sure he just can't break through because he's going to try to break to the net. Okay? Left defense, when he realizes this is lost, because initially you're going to start out this way. Initially he's going to start out down this way. When he realizes that's lost, he's going to come back to the post here, picking up a man, making sure nothing's happening down here. Left winger, just as always, is going to break right through here. And now you're in your high spot defensive zone. Right winger breaks up here to try to pick off any D to D pass that's happening and to protect against the D. Right defense is going to set this pick here at the front of the net and basically guard this guy and be looking to retreat back in case and cover the front of the net. Everybody needs to be picking up a man here. Center, after making sure the center's not doing anything and everything's covered, remember we're playing our center high, so the center, after he does that, will be more up to the right here, covering both of the defense, while the right wing and the left wing retreat back. Because the play is going to come down low, and the right wing and left wing are going to have to retreat back to that. So just think, if we lose, we want our left winger to break out and cover the point. This means our left winger needs to line up here. Our right winger breaks out, covers the DDD pass and the point. Center creates a little bit of a legal pick, and then when he sees the front of the net is covered, he can break more up to the top, and the wingers can, because when the play comes back down, the wingers follow the play back down, center follows it back up, okay? The left wing sometimes can pick this puck up right here, and if you do that, if you pick up the puck right in that area, I want you to think about doing a little chip off the boards here. You can chip the puck right off the boards to yourself and then skate up here. Okay? So that's another way to, that's another win, but if you're breaking through here, you have a wonderful chance at a breakaway. All right, so defensive zone loss, we're looking to retreat back to our defensive zone coverage. Remember, we want to block shots with our body, not with our stick, because then we reduce the risk of any shots coming in and deflecting off our stick. I want you guys to remember this too. Battle anybody in front of the net. Watch the front of the net, watch the slot, and battle them there. Nobody stands in front of our net. Think of this thing. There are no rules in front of our net. Okay? No rules in front of our net. Get on somebody, block them, knock them down. That's all there is to it. They cannot be allowed to stand here and set up camp on our doorstep. All right, so that's the defensive zone win and defensive zone loss. All right, we're going to look at a defensive zone face-off loss. Notice that you have a defender lined up here. Here's your center right here. And over on this side, you have a left wing, a defender, and then a right wing. Or this is the right wing, this is the left wing. Okay? And if you'll notice, he comes through here to pick up this win. Now he gets it knocked off his stick, but initially this guy shoots through to try to get this. You're going to see this defender here in kind of anticipation start to cut down here, right? And watch what you can. We're going to watch this a couple times to see what everybody does on this play. Okay? Let's look again. This player is going to jet up here. This defender is going to watch the front of the net. This guy's going to be jetting up here. This guy's going to cut back here. This guy's also coming with it, but he's cutting back here to try to pick up that pass. Center is going to hold up the other center. Let's watch. Defense, defense, center held up the center. Left wing is out, right wing is covering the point, and then everybody's starting to collapse back. Really great defensive zone loss. All right, we're going to talk about a defensive zone loss. Now, this was a set play to win back to the forward to pass back to one of the defense. So the Kings lose this. And I want to show you what our plan would be. Our plan would be for our defense, our board side defense, to drop back through if we were going to win, and if not, come cover the front of the net. On a loss, our center ties up the other center. This guy, our attack man, is attacking through here to protect the defense. Our point man is attacking up here, and our defense is making sure this guy doesn't do anything, kind of protecting the front of the net. So let's look at this a couple times and see how it plays out. Let's watch it first and see how it plays out. All right. So that was the whole thing playing out. Now let's look at individual players and what they do. I want you to watch the lefty right here and watch what he does during this entire play. Keep eyes on him. He's going to drop back here initially and then watch where he goes to support. Okay? Face off, sees that it's lost. He's protecting that guy, watching the front of the net. All right? Because our other defense was coming up and making sure that everyone else was covered.
So this time I want you to watch what the center does. The center first tries to tie this guy up, and as the play moves back, he stays with a man. See that? Now let's watch what our attack man does. He should be going through an attack, and here the play gets broken up because he's attacking through. He pressures it and doesn't allow this quick pass through. Let's watch what our right wing does. Right wing should be coming up and protecting from this when he sees it's a playoff loss. It's a loss. His first thing on a win would be to go to the boards over here, look for that board side breakout, swing down and look for it, or to swing up and look for it. But he's going to pressure this defense and then stay with a man. Last, let's look what our defender does here. He's supposed to drop back and cover this winger right here. So he's actually going to come up when he sees it's a loss and help to protect this. All right, so that was a great example of what we do on a loss, but still, you can look, they pressured it out of their defensive zone because they went through and pressured and they won. Now who's in control of the puck? Great example of a face-off loss that through that pressure, they're able to win it out of their zone, turn this into a breakout. All right, so this face-off has kind of already started, but we want to look again at where everybody is. And this is again as a face-off loss. Detroit wins this. So here's our attack man, and he is attacking up through here to get this defender. Here is our right wing, and he's attacking up through here to pressure this defender. You notice our defense stays here at the net because this winger went over to the corner. He's not just chasing, he's protecting the slot in the front of the net. Our defensive man was going to drop back down here, but he saw it was a loss, and so he stayed up and protected this guy from charging through, and our center is protecting this guy from charging through here. So let's watch how this plays out really quick. You're going to see it the puck gets won back to the defense, and watch how all our players make sure we cover back into our defensive pattern. So we see we have our attack man, there was a pass back here, but we're all collapsing back. Point covering point, coverage, coverage. Defense is back covering. All right, so let's look at this again. I want you to watch specifically the forwards where they go. Attack man driving through, other winger attacking through here. Okay, so we're going to watch this guy and this guy right here. And you're going to see how they come up and they attack here and they attack here. The points. Those are our wingers. Left wing, attack man. Right wing, our breakaway man or our pass man. Sorry, this is our attack man. This is our pass man who would drop over to the boards for a pass on a win, attacking the points there. Let's watch it. See? Winger, winger, points covered. This guy's a little lower because the puck's still over here and he sees it. Passing lane covered. He sees the pass come back. He comes over to correct this passing lane. This guy's watching. Where's the puck? Where's my defender? He's not just steering this way. All right, so let's watch again. Let's watch what our center does. Our center holds up this guy and then charges and then kind of guards this guy. This guy's going to come up. This guy will come over and end up getting the pass as our attack man goes through. Center is going to take coverage on the puck. Defender is going to remain down. This defender is going to cover the other guy towards the front of the net. So let's watch it and see what happens. See where our center is? Our center held up the center. Here's the other center. Now the center's breaking into the net, covered by defense. He's stepping up and guarding the puck in this corner. All right? Not always the best idea for the center to be there doing it, but somebody. This guy's now open. That's the only problem here. All right, as best we can, we're going to watch what this defender does here because this guy's driving to the net, driving back here to try to try to get to the net. Ready? See how he's covered all the way? He was covered all the way down. This defense has got the slot here, is looking to cover this guy now. All right, so defensive zone loss coming back into our defense. Defenders low, wingers high, center covering the point right up here, covering the points. Now, as this play goes down, center's going to come back, or winger's going to come back, center's going to drop back up high.